Welcome to Inspired Truth Ministry. I'm Kathy Hull. I would like to begin today by making an announcement. Inspired Truth Ministry and my father's home ministry have chosen to part ways with 11th Hour Harvest Ministries and with Team Palm Trees due to a difference in opinions regarding leadership, and we felt it was in our best interest to walk away. We wish them the best and feel that we are going in different directions and are looking forward to what God has in store for our future. We are also leaving the writing of prisoners at this time, so if you are thinking of sending us stamps, they will no longer be necessary. If the Lord leads us to a prison ministry in the future, we will definitely let you know if there is a need. We still need donations and tithes to help us with the future projects that are coming up. My books, Pursuing My Purpose and Your Value as a Woman, are still available on Amazon.com. We're looking forward to a new and exciting new year in 2021, and we'll notify you of all the things that are coming up. But now, here's my message. The year of 2020 has been riddled with its challenges, but throw in a year of surrender and those challenges become magnified. But here's what I've learned as I come to the conclusion of my year of surrender. My sons and I were cleaning and found an old home movie of David and I when we were engaged but not yet married in the summer of 1997. We celebrated 6 years together by the middle of this tape. What I saw was very eye-opening. David was very attentive, affectionate, loving, and romantic. I, on the other hand, was very standoffish, mean, and continued to push him away. What I realized in watching this was that affection was foreign to me, and I didn't know what to do with it. I grew up in an abusive home and an extremely broken home. David rescued me from that situation at the age of 17. I normally would not recommend digging up the past, but in this case, God showed me where I was going wrong. Here we are, 29 years later, and I'm still pushing David away. This man who made me his world, and I couldn't love him back. What I realized is that although I've written a book on value, the value that I have as a child of God, I couldn't show it to my own husband and his value. That was stunning to me. What is worse is I cannot recall any of our books on marriage addressing this subject. I have taken this week to process what this all means, and here is what I've learned. When I did try and make things better with David and I realized it was on my own strength and fizzled out after a week or two of trying. What I've learned at this point is that I need the power of the Holy Spirit in this to help me become accustomed to showing affection. Guess what? It actually comes a lot more naturally than I had thought. It takes time, but it takes practice as well. Another aspect that I didn't realize before is that I needed to make David my priority and then my children. Since starting Inspired Truth Ministry almost 2 years ago, I have put this ministry first. I believe that's why my hard drive died. God was showing me that I was neglecting the people in my life that matter. There has to be a balance. Even people can take precedence over what's important to us. So whether it's your job, hobbies, gaming, or other outlet that you may have, your spouse and children must come first. When that happens, everything will fall right into place. Here is why I believe all this is happening now. David and I are preparing to rewrite Marriage and Family book together. We're preparing to come together as marriage and parenting counselors as well as relationship advisors. We need to be united in order for that to take place. Another goal that we have for the year of 2021 is to renew our wedding vows. I will not show the photos of our wedding because I was pregnant, and 9 days later, we had our son, David Jr. We had a 2-day honeymoon where I was having contractions and we ended up with food poisoning. Needless to say, we would both like a do-over. I have wanted to renew our vows for many years, but have had a difficult time finding someone to officiate. We will be celebrating 23 years of marriage in March, but in August it will be 30 years together. And how fitting to have our son, Pastor David Jr., to officiate since he was there for the original ceremony. I have no details, no date, no place, nothing in the way of planning yet, but it is a deep desire of all of us. So please keep us in prayer that mask mandates and lockdowns will be a thing of the past in 2021, and that Inspired Truth Ministry and my Father's Home Ministry will see a new beginning. This week I would like to challenge you. Where are your priorities? Do you need to regroup and decide what needs to go to make room for the things that matter in your life? Our God is a God of relationships, and our relationships need to be our top priority if we're to be successful in living a life for God. I'm not perfect, and I hope that my struggle has helped someone out there realize that some things need to change in order for growth, maturity, and learning to happen. I am just grateful to have such an understanding family. I pray that I won't take another day with them for granted. Thank you for watching and for your support. I hope that you're all enjoying your time of preparation for Christmas, and I look forward to seeing you all next week.